Hi, hello, welcome to the Zenker YouTube channel. It's another video, and today's video is extremely interesting because I'm going to be working with a muse, a boy, a man. So if you are an African or you have African type of hair, this is a style that is for guys or girls with really short hair, especially if you're bored of just taking your hair out as an afro or dreads, bald. This is a new style that you have to try. When you try it, you're never gonna go back to the styles that you used to do. You'll be singing, no, no, I can never turn back. No, no, it's already too late. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here is my muse. Here is his hair. First thing I tried to do was detangle his hair because he hardly combs his hair. That's his style. So I went in with my homemade flaxseed gel, but I wasn't getting enough slip. So I went in with a store-bought rinse out conditioner and I was finally able to detangle his hair. Once that was over, I rinsed off all of that and went on to properly shampoo his hair with African black soap. I rinsed off the shampoo and I went in with the deep conditioner. It looks like it's not entering everywhere. We have washed. I put him under this heated cap to get twice as much heat. I used my Nature's Gentle Touch Manoi Oil Restore Serum, my homemade flaxseed gel for the styling. After 15 minutes, it was time to rinse off the deep conditioner, which I did off camera. Then I lightly re-moisturized his hair before I started blow drying so that I could get rid of that excess moisture and so that I could start styling his hair ASAP. Beautiful 4C hair. I put his hair into smaller sections so I could have more control and blow dry those sections better to stretch his hair out. What I do is to twist that section and then roll it on itself, so it's like you're creating a very tiny Bantu knot. Oh, I hope this thing comes out. I hope it forms. So I make tiny Bantu knots all through the section of his hair that I can peek. At some point when I got to the middle part of his hair, it became difficult to peek. But I was like, nah, we're not giving up now. We're going to see this to the end. So here is look number 1. You know, while creating this style, I ended up creating 3 styles. I was going for just one look, but I was like, this on its own is a look. Tiny Bantu knots. So this is what it looked like. I wanted to show you a close-up of how I created the knots, just in case the first part of the video was too fast. So what I do is I take that section and then I just twist tightly. After I have twisted that tightly, so you just roll it on itself, and roll, you take the next section underneath the roll that you have created. So it's like you're tucking in, you know, the length of the twist underneath itself. Why are you doing me? This was day 2. Some of the knots were already unraveling because some sections of his hair were shorter. So what I'm doing is just blow drying any excess moisture left over. I put some oil on my palm and then I am unraveling my knots, and so the middle did not really form well. In fact, let me not lie, at this particular point I felt really bad. I just created rubbish. Like, had taken so long to create what did not make sense. The only part of his head that actually formed well was the front section. All the other parts were bad. But just when it seemed like all hope was lost, I remembered. For those parts that did not form well, I remember that when I had shorter hair, I used to do something like this. I would just roll it and then leave it to form. So I hope this is clear on camera. Just turning it on its own and leaving it like that still makes sense, still sort of forms an interesting pattern. I hope people ask guy, what did you do to your hair? You know, I tell them follow this then here. I mean, this is a whole style, and this one is not going to take time like that whole fancy nothing that I was doing for you. God is good all the time. Keeping in your lying. Yes. Oh. Can you just turn your head? Oh, it's freaking cute. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Are you an Indian? Where did you come from, sir? What? The style didn't come out the way I envisioned, and the next time I'm going to do the style is certainly going to come out better. Moreover, I just didn't create panty knot out. I remember this old twirly rolls that I used to do to my hair. I think I'm going to call it that, twirly rolls. Thank you for sticking to the end. See you in my next video. Bye.